Let's get Murr in. James Murray from Impractical Jokers.
These guys are good guys. I've known these guys for a while.
What's up, Murr? Good to see you again, buddy.
Murr.
You're like a rock star now.
Going through.
I remember when you were just like starting out, and now you're a rock star, honest.
Yeah, these guys. I know these guys a long time. They're really good guys.
Great guys. I just work with.
Did he just fuck up here?
That was the knee I was going to rest on my cellmate's forehead. Not a chair with it.
That looked like it hurt.
Nah.
I remember when you had a little show, and you're like, well, guys, I'm hoping this thing takes off, and now look at you guys.
I know. We're all grown up. We're all grown up.
It's exciting.
Well, how long has it been on for? How long have you been together for?
We created the show in 2010.
Wow.
6 years already? That was 6 years ago when you came in here?
Yeah, we started filming it in 2010. It started airing in 2011.
Wow.
Nuts, man.
Yeah. And nice guys, too. The kind of guys you root for.
I remember, you got to thank my brother-in-laws down in Philly. They were the ones like, you got to check out this Impractical Jokers.
Well, your family watches it, right? Everybody. Like, the kids watch it, everything?
Everyone watches Impractical Jokers, my friend.
That's awesome.
I just opened up for Sal in Indiana. We were flying out of Cincinnati, and he got mobbed like fucking Kanye. And I remember some flight attendant.
They look alike.
Some fucking flight attendant wanted a picture with Sal, and was like, some of my coworkers talking to me know who you are too, but I don't really give a shit. I just want the picture with Sal. And I remember I was eating a chipwich. I fucking had every urge to smash this chipwich in this bitch's face.
Oh, I thought you were going to smash it in Sal's face.
No, fucking Sal's the man. I love Sal.
Sal gave you the gig.
Sal's the best. I love Sal.
Chris
he didn't pay for my hotel
Chris
room,
might
but
have messed it up with his first joke, but
yeah.
Is that true, the hotel room? Hey, Lang, you always got your hotel room paid for.
Artie Lange's always got the fucking...
Nice.
Fucking cost me money.
So what are we promoting? The Nitro Circus Spectacular?
We, you know how we did that the 100th episode last year? We walked the tightrope.
Sure,
You
came in and promoted that.
We were doing something even crazier this year. It's a 2-hour season finale, live.
Jeez.
And actually, one of us got hurt practicing. And it's literally a flip of a coin whether Q's going to be able to compete on Thursday.
What happened?
Holy shit.
We were training. We teamed up with those Nitro Circus guys.
Right.
And the crazy
those guys are
Travis
fucking
Pastrana.
Yes. Those are the guys who broke what's the guy from fucking Jackass? Knoxville's dick. They broke his dick. He had to put a catheter in.
Yes, that's right. For like 2 years or something, right?
He did a stunt where Knoxville had to put a catheter in his dick every day for like 2 years because he did something with the Nitro kid. What's the head guy's name?
Travis Pastrana.
Yeah, that guy's crazy.
Yeah.
What was Pastrana jumped out of a fucking plane with no parachute? He caught the parachute. It's fucking crazy. Caught up to the parachute.
Yeah, so, and then Johnny did something and his dick broke. That's what happened.
What was his stunt again that broke his dick?
I think it was like a motorcycle jump or something, right?
Or a bicycle where he landed the wrong way on his dick.
We've all landed like that on our dumb bikes.
How did he break your softie?
He's not, well, I don't even had a hard on because he was doing a stunt. No, that's a good question. I think it just went into his prostate. And he came out the start. He signed I have a signed catheter.
Nice. That's worth a few bucks.
I'll sell it right now for $1,000.
Well, so last week we were training down in his.
Oh, there it is. I'm
compound.
sorry. That's what happened. The bike fell on him. The bike fell onto him.
Oh, that's bad luck. That'll break your dick.
Oh my God.
That'll break your dick.
Oh my God. The bike fell directly on his dick.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Oh, fuck.
Well, so last Monday we're training in his compound and we're riding those ATVs, and he's got on that exact course actually. Right? He's got this crazy obstacle
Where is that?
course.
Is it Texas or something?
It's in Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Right, it's outside of Baltimore.
So he's got these big fucking hills and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Q's riding the ATV. He goes over a jump, and the ATV lands on his dick, and now he has a catheter.
Is that true?
No, he did flip over the ATV. He did flip over the ATV, and it landed on him, similar to that.
Did. And what happened?
And
did he break a bone?
He's got some busted up parts.
No. Oh, you're teasing this?
I'm teasing. I can't tell. You'll find out on Thursday if he broke
he might not do it.
We might have to have a swap in for him last minute.
Robbie Knievel?
We'll see.
He's not doing anything these days.
Yeah, we're going to find out on Thursday. It's flip of a coin whether he'll be Mario Lopez.
Oh my God! So you're combining those shows?
We're combining the shows.
Might be Billy Bush. He would do it for you.
That's
guys.
like when Heart to Heart and Love Boat combined, late '70s. Well, I'm there. That's enough of a tease for me. No, I'm going to watch it.
What bone do you think? What bone do you think he broke?
If I had to guess, falling.
I would go with an arm.
I would go with a rib prop.
You can
Definitely
still ride with a rib.
But I think that if you're going to fall, I'm just trying to think of like when I watched Knoxville, like he got the bike, broke his dick, but broke a rib, potentially broke an arm, broke, an ankle potentially, but definitely a rib. I guarantee you a rib's broke. I don't know, but I fucking guarantee
broke a rib. That kind of pain is forget it.
Because they break so
you can't do anything.
Shit. And the doctors can't do anything for you. You just piss blood for fucking
there you go.
year.
Well, no, this is good teasing. I like this.
It's good.
I'm a fan of
I watched the behind the scenes yesterday because I was talking at the beginning of the show. I got kicked out of my bedroom, been sleeping on the couch where I can watch TV to fall asleep. And I was watching I thought it was a rerun of Impractical Jokers, but it wasn't. It was an episode that aired last night about the behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Of it. And because I always was wondering, I was like, these guys are so famous now. How the fuck they got to have people that know? And it was cool because they showed some of the people who know, who like I don't know that you're fucking Murr,
right?
Like I don't see cameras, and
so
like how you guys just play it off.
Yeah, that's going to become a problem, right? People know you.
It happens a lot though. Like that people don't realize they're on the show. An episode aired like 3 weeks ago where we're working at a pawn shop in Brooklyn, right? This guy comes in and Sal and Q behind the counter, and they're fucking around with him, And the guy says, he goes, you know what? You guys remind me of that TV show. The one with he said his words, the one with the 4 assholes from Staten Island. Right? He doesn't know he's on it, right? And he starts describing our show to us.
That's great.
So Joe and I come out from behind the back as he's looking up our show to Sal and Q. It's
well,
unbelievable.
that was an old doo-wop group, 4 assholes from Staten Island. They used to play weddings.
That's how we started.
Did you guys have a good one going on, and then they blew it by recognizing you, and you're like, "Fuck, man, that was going so well."
It happens. You know what happens more often is that we're in the middle of a great scene with somebody that's just perfect for the show, and some guy will come walking by like, "Murr!" Start taking photos.
Somebody from outside the scene.
Yeah, they're outside.
You know what I read too? I read that there was a 5th Joker, and now fucking the show's so successful, and now there's the 5th one who's just I don't know what he does.
Is it like a Pete Best of
the fucking Staten Island garbage man? Could you imagine you're one of the Jokers and then you're not?
Well, see that you're proving your generation.
We'll have Murr explain it.
I'll
tell you.
Is it true?
There's a backstory.
On the Wikipedia it says it. I could be wrong.
That's not accurate. But I'll tell you a funny story though.
Damn it!
There was a time where it's the first season of the show. They the networks always test the pilots.
Sure.
Dial tests with it. Right. If audiences sit there and they watch the show, and if they like it, they turn the dial up. If they get disinterested, they turn the dial down. And they use this roller coaster graph to chart your future. Right?
Oh God!
And I did it for my sister Sam. True story.
Really?
Yeah. And I was just never. I didn't turn the dial. I was like bored.
Pam Dauber sucks.
Right. I made it hurt.
When I'm on a date, I do the same thing.
Yeah, you suck, honey.
So they ranked every part of the pilot episode of Impractical Jokers. So they had, me, Sal, Q, Joe, and they had the scenes. They had the elevator scene, they had whatever, and they dial tested all of us. And the elevator ranked higher in the dial test than Q did. The physical elevator.
Gary Shandling, they ranked everybody on TV when the Larry Sanders Show was on. The Crypt Keeper, the skeleton, was higher than Shem. Was more popular by one. He was 116. The Crypt Keeper was 115. So the actual skeleton.
So what happened to the other Practical Jokers? There's a story there?
No.
That's a bullshit.
There's a lie.
There was always just the 4 Impractical Jokers. The Tenderloins, our comedy troupe, had other members.
Maybe that's it.
You see, but Chris, you're showing your generation because the ultimate thing happened. There really was another Beatle that got replaced.
Really?
Like that guy had to look at the Beatles. Yeah, Pete Best was the original drummer. And the story goes that he was getting too much pussy. Like McCartney and Lennon didn't like that he was getting, he's a good looking guy.
And then they bring Ringo in.
Well, they find the ugliest guy. But Ringo is foul looking. Right. So I guess they tried to find an ugly drummer. So that guy literally had to watch the Beatles happen. He's still alive. But
we had him in once. He is still bitter about it.
Really?
Let me tell you.
He came on Stern once too. It's terrible.
Does he play music? Did he come out with an album?
He never stopped.
He was a good drummer. He had a couple of bands. I think it was Benny Button and the Boston Shorts from Staten Island. He was in the 4 assholes for a while. But he had to watch the Beatles
develop. He never stopped making music.
I mean, that's unreal.
He chased the Beatles for 50 years.
The pussy went down.
Right.
Yes. Oh boy.
So what are you guys going to do in this? Stunts.
It's the first time ever we're letting people vote for who gets punished. That's
awesome.
That's the kind of hook.
Nice.
You know, people always wanted to, you know, they a say in what happens. So it's the whole episode is going to be a little bit like a middle-aged fat wipeout. You know, like because we're not. You know, I'm the only one in decent shape. You know, the rest let themselves go.
I was going to say, you guys they look like success happened.
Yeah,
you stayed fit through it. That's good.
Not easy to do.
It's
got all these stunts and this whole course that Nitro Circus guys put together. It's going to be crazy.
Those guys are absolutely. The Nitro Circus guys are like they're the only type of guys I think I'd feel like very emasculated. If I was around those guys, oh come on, guys,
right?
Yeah, I'd feel like a chick.
Are they going to be doing some of their stuff too?
Yeah, they're going to be doing around us, behind us, over us, in us, all sorts of crazy things.
That guy casually. I watched one episode of Nitro Circus where that what's his face? I forget.
Pastrana.
Yeah. He just jumped between two buildings, like going for the world record, and he's talking to his girlfriend very casual. I'll see you on the other side. Yeah. And then he just has a shot of glicker, and then jumps these buildings. It's like really insane. Well, what's insane about it is the casualness of it.
Because they're bored. They got to figure it out at this point.
But see, your show though is manic to the point where it's great. It's like a perfect combination. You know, that's why I'd like to see. I can't wait to see this whole thing.
You can't stop watching Impractical Jokers because it's just crazy.
It's addictive.
It's well done. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Where are the other guys? Where are they?
They're
Where are the rest of the Jokers?
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
I was in the hospital.
They're out with Tim Sabian.
We're only good enough. We're only good enough for one Joker.
So where the fuck is Sal?
Yeah,
Sal's my boy.
You've been in here. What the fuck?
What the fuck, Sal?
Sal's had enough of you.
Well, the other guys are clearly overeating.
we get to see you in December too.
December,
right?
yeah, we'll be at December 10th. I'll be opening for the Impractical Jokers at the Susquehanna Bank Center in Camden, New Jersey.
We're doing like a Christmas show.
Yeah, it's Christmas show.
Exciting.
It's actually it's in Camden.
Yeah. That's part of it. That's the Nitro Circus part.
Does the venue have electricity?
Yeah.
How big are the crowds getting, Murr?
Well, it depends on where we are. Yeah, in we just did Pittsburgh. We did almost 8,000.
You did where the Penguins play.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Camden will be about 6,000-7,000.
This Hanover, Indiana show was fucking wall-to-wall packed with Christians.
Is that what a lot of Christians go to the shows?
At least this school.
That was your problem.
Oh, yeah, dude. As soon as I get the fucking...
You should have saw the crowd and said, I'm not doing the blueberry yogurt bit.
Is this thing working?
Well, yeah. Sal just told me to go for it, so I fucking went for it.
He set you up, I think.
Sal told me to go for it. Yeah, so he could have an easy cakewalk. I ate it, and then he crushed.
Well, Camden, I thought nobody was in Camden. I thought it was like an abandoned
I think
city.
people cross the bridge to come to the show, and then they go right back to their homes.
They're literally cops won't answer calls in Camden.
That's the God's honest truth.
It's unbelievable.
We did our virus tour there back in the day.
Is that with the Bill Burr bit? Because that was Philly.
Yeah, I guess it was there.
Is that where it happened?
Eric, you listening? Bill Burr, was that the Camden show?
That was the Philly show.
Yeah, that was the Camden show.
I can't wait to get my shot.
But you got to make sure you get over that river properly.
Yeah.
No wrong turns.
Philly, the worst heckler I ever had in my life was in Philly. It was at the Electric Factory, a Christmas show I did for K-Rock.
What a great fucking club.
Well, it was like we made good money there, but they were standing up and they were drinking, and there's a little balcony where they look down on you, like the gods looking at you eaten by a lion or something. Yeah. And there's this kid drinking Molson with a girlfriend. They're in flannel shirts. After every joke, there'd be some laughs, and he would yell out, "You fat fuck!" Like perfect timing. He was getting more laughs than me, so I said, "Fuck it, I just want to get a check." I let him do it.
Right.
For the last 28 minutes, I say a joke, but I'm like, "You fat fuck!" laugh. 28 minutes into that, I say a joke, laugh. There's nothing. I look up. His girlfriend is holding his Molson. She goes, "He's in the fucking bathroom."
He's in the fucking bathroom.
You needed him.
I said, "Where's the fat fuck?"
Right.
It became like Stockholm syndrome. You needed each other.
He was in the bathroom.
He didn't understand his bit was working and killing.
And she was holding his Molson.
That's funny. Oh my God, the bit's working.
But the Burr thing resonates because Philly is Philly, man. It is really scary.
Well, and the crowd, but the Impractical Jokers crowds are literally at the show in Indiana. There was a 2-year-old in the fucking crowd, and then Sal was saying it's 2 to fucking 70. That people, the whole spectrum.
That's
of
most
age.
of our audience is either 2 or 70.
2 or 70.
But
it's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Best thing I ever saw at a hockey game. I'm 15 years old. We go see a Flyers-Rangers game in Philly. My older cousin was a hardcore Ranger fan. So a guy on the Rangers gets checked into the glass by one of the guys on the Flyers. Now, I was a big hockey guy, but the guy, this is back in 1982 when you could do anything you wanted. And we were in the 4th row. Okay. The guy has the guy on the Rangers smashed. He's smushing his face into the glass. This guy in a Flyers jersey gets up in the front row, like a nerdy-looking kid, had a glass on. He slowly takes out, like the outlaw Josie Wales, he slowly takes out a black magic marker and had the presence of mind to draw a cock into the mouth.
Yes!
Into the mouth of the guy getting checked. Like this, the guy was like, ah! The guy on the Flyers saw what was happening, kept putting his face like, the guy was trying to get away from the dick. He's like, fuck you. The kid threw a big cock with balls into the mouth of the guy getting checked.
Did he go hair on the balls?
Well, he got time because the guy kept he was a black dick. He made it a black dick. He put it. He's like,
How great is it that the Flyer, that's old school sports, where the Flyer's working with them? Like, okay, you need a little more time to draw your dick?
No other sport, no other city would the home team help the guy.
Fuck.
He said, you're not getting away from this fake dick. You're going to suck this fake dick.
Was the crowd going ballistic?
What do you think?
I was going ballistic. It's the single greatest thing I've ever seen at a sporting event. The kid figured out that quick to draw a dick into the guy's mouth.
And now
it was on his mind. He was ready to go.
It's like they rehearsed it.
And now you can't even bang on the glass. They'll throw you out.
Islanders games, you get thrown right out if you bang on the glass.
Oh, it's for kids now. That's why it's all for kids.
Someone told me they've had that rule for a while, but I went to a lot of games at Nassau Coliseum. They weren't throwing people out for that, and they were letting them do it. But in Brooklyn, me and you, when we went, every time someone was banging on the glass, they're throwing people out.
You can't fight either on the ice anymore.
Dennis Potvin on the Islanders got arrested for beating up his wife. At every Ranger game, there was a chant, beat your wife, Potvin. At operas in 1982, you hear that shit.
Yeah. Oh, they never stopped that chant, by the way.
New York was gritty. It was gritty.
They never stopped the Potvin chants.
But drawing a dick, I like that kid was like Elvis to me. Drawing a dick into the guy's mouth.
Is there any video of that anywhere that exists?
Well, that was before everyone had a phone.
No kidding. What else, Murr? What do you got, buddy?
We do that. We do that whenever we go to an important meeting.
Yeah.
Like seriously, when we pitch Jokers, we pitch it to a bunch of networks. We go, they bring you to a conference room when you go into a network. Sure. You sit there, you wait for 5 minutes for all the executives to come in, whatever. Bring you a bottle of water. You're sitting there in this long conference room, and to this day, whenever we go to a conference room at the network, at any network, they have a pad in the middle, right? Yeah. So you flip through a couple pages in. You don't start on the first page. That's an amateur move.
That's amateur.
And we draw just pages and pages of penises. Right, with the balls, everything, and then we leave it there, and instead of the whole meeting, nobody ever knows it, and that's the joke that just. I'll never see who that affects, but I know in my mind I'm ruining somebody's meeting.
Weeks down the road.
It might be in an hour, it might be a week from now. You're going to see my dick.
You're the reason I'm not getting a deal.
Right.
Sal and I do a similar thing. Whenever we go into a store that has candy on the shelves or a deli, whatever, we'll go up to the counter and I'll very quietly, right below the counter, I will pick up a candy bar and I will crush it in my hands and then flatten it back out and smooth it out. So it looks perfect, but inside it's dust, okay? Yeah. And I put it there on top, and Sal will be crying. We leave, and never knowing, but in my mind, here's what happens. We leave, an hour later, a kid who is maybe 10, 11 years old, bright-eyed, he's got the future ahead of him, has been saving his allowance, his newspaper allowance for weeks to buy that Twix bar, right? Yeah. He comes in, puts it down, takes it out, walks out of the store, and just... a puff of dust just pours out, and he learns a valuable lesson about life thanks to Sal and I.
Yeah, right. Well, he let me diabetic. Lucky me, I got the full Twix bar.
I used to take bites out of hot dogs at 7-Eleven and put them back on the rack.
Oh, God.
Just take a bite, put it back.
Is that true?
Well, I played basketball in college. That's what we would do. We'd take a fucking Greyhound bus to North Carolina. So what else would you do? I used to snort wasabi, all that shit.
Well, there's footage of the one Philadelphia Phillies game. A guy threw up on an infant. There was a baby in front of him, and he threw up on the kid.
Yes.
And then the father of the kid didn't move.
No, that's Philly.
He kept watching the game.
Philly can handle that. Philly can handle that shit.
A virus.
Right.
He's got Camden puke all over.
Philly doesn't play, man. I'm still trying to figure out Philly.
Yeah, they're hardcore.
They've been in my life for 12 years now. I'm still trying to figure out Philly.
God bless them.
They are unique.
They're loyal
I love
fans.
them.
Yeah.
Love them. Murr, so then what happens? This is the season finale, and then you guys take a little break?
No, we've been filming season 6 for about 2 months now.
Jesus.
So this is a season 5 finale. Season 6 starts, I think, sometime in February.
No work ethic.
Yeah. How many seasons do you think you guys got in you before they say, all right, we're done
I'm
with
going to do as many as we possibly can.
Might as well. Keep that shit
as many
going.
as we possibly can.
Hell yeah.
You don't want to be like McLean Stevenson. You quit MASH year 2.
Oh, my God, yeah.
To do Hello, Larry.
You think that was a bad move? You think that was a bad move?
Hello, Larry. Goodbye, McLean. That was the true. Hello, Larry.
Yeah. How did that work out for you?
Him and Metal Arc Lemon had a series.
Well, didn't they say, too, Janine Garofalo turned down Elaine in Seinfeld to do her own show?
You know why? Because she was too busy rolling her eyebrows. That was Janine Garofalo's biggest joke in the 90s, rolling her eyebrows. She would say something like, Speed, there's a plausible movie.
But it happens the other way, too, where someone turns down a bomb.
How bad would Seinfeld have been with that fucking cunt?
I don't know if it...
playing Elaine. Oh, she's horrible. What a terrible person. He's an awful cunt.
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you did. I called her a cunt on the William Shatner roast, and that got the biggest laugh of the night. She wasn't even there.
She wasn't even on the
Yeah, no, I don't like her. It's a personal thing.
I hope they're taking care of you over there.
The network's been
buying
great.
big fucking houses and nice cars or what?
Don't do the Allen Iverson thing.
Yeah, what do you got?
You know, Allen Iverson lived next to me in college. He was in the dorm room next to me. And
When days were good.
He used to borrow condoms from us.
Well, now he lives there again.
I mean, not borrow. I mean,
He now wishes he could live there.
Yeah. I know, now that's like a palace for him. Is that true?
Yeah.
He borrowed condoms? Well, he should have kept that up. At some point, he lived next to a guy that didn't have any condoms.
Yeah. We went to school together, and we lived next door to each other sophomore year.
Boy, you sound exactly like each other.
Yeah,
right. Same English class.
Were you guys friends or not really?
You know, it was more like you live next to me kind of friends.
Fucking Georgetown, huh?
Well, no, but Georgetown, did he ever go to class? He never had to do anything, right?
No.
John Thompson got him out of jail.
Yeah.
So, listen. If you can hit, you play, man. You hit, you play.
That's it.
He was great at Georgetown, man. Remember him, Chris? Chris has skills, man. Basketball.
Yeah.
Were you All-American?
Yeah, Division III.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's insane.
I mean, it's fucking whatever.
You gotta be good, man.
Yeah, it was all right.
It's weird to see him with just one tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
It's so strange to see
Just
him.
one wife, too.
Yeah. What have you bought with your money? Anything good?
I bought let's see.
Did you splurge
I got a
on
Terminator 2 video arcade game.
Terminator 2 video arcade game. But it was dusk.
That's it. Terminator 2
Are
video
you still
arcade
on
game.
Staten Island, or did you move out?
I mean, I live downtown.
Downtown, yeah.
Yeah,
I've never owned a car. I don't know.
Yeah.
I bought a house in Florida.
Okay.
As like a
that's
rental.
nice.
As a rental.
I don't think you should buy a car anymore.
No, lease it.
With all the apps and stuff, it's kind of stupid, right?
Oh, with Uber. Oh, yeah,
Why?
yeah.
What does that mean? Like
Uber?
Explain that to me.
Uber, Lyft.
Oh, why you never drive?
You don't really need a car anymore.
I love driving, though.
I love driving too, to be honest.
Especially without a license, huh?
But now, I think it's getting really stupid if you're a young person to buy a car. Why would you?
Well, if you live in the city.
If you live in the suburbs,
you're right. You shouldn't get a car where you live, yeah.
Right.
That's a good excuse not to visit people in Staten Island.
And why does everyone leave Staten Island? I hear it's a lovely place to live.
Everybody except the Lucchese family.
Yeah.
No, it's nice.
Sal and Q still live on the island.
Yeah.
They're still rocking it. My parents are still there. I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
But I think it's the commute. The commute is
It
tough.
does suck. It's like it's far from the city, you know.
It's cheap, though. I mean, it's cheaper to live out there. And now by the Staten Island
it's too
Ferry,
far away.
it's nice down there.
Right.
How long is the ferry ride? For like 40 minutes, right?
No, it's like a half hour, I guess.
Yeah.
They punished me the other day. I thought we were going to film a Sal punishment, and I'm taking a car, an Uber, over to what I think is an Uber, to Staten Island. We cross the Verrazano Bridge, and the driver makes a right off the bridge. I'm like, where are we going? We're going to the middle of the island to punish Sal. And he makes another wrong turn. I'm like, dude, you're going the wrong way, right? So the driver says, oh, I'm sorry, the GPS is all screwed up. He hands me an iPad, which is ringing, and it's the guys on the iPad saying, I'm the one getting punished. And the doors lock. The guy takes off, and now he's flying down these back streets of Staten Island. And he's a stunt driver, and I have no idea, right? And he does the old move where you remember Knight Rider, where he drives the car, the Mercedes, up onto a ramp of a truck, like Knight Rider, right?
Yeah.
Right? You know, Michael's zooming in Kit onto a truck. Now, so I'm on a car on the truck. The truck starts moving, drives to a boat on right by the ferry, drives onto the boats. Now it's a boat, a truck, and a car all on top of each other. The boat sets sail into the East River.
Wait, you're in the car. Wait,
I'm locked in. Right? The boat sets sail into the East River. It goes to the Statue of Liberty. I'm 100 feet away from the Statue of Liberty. They unlock the doors. They make me climb out onto this little dinghy and get dressed as the Statue of Liberty. Oh, I shouldn't be saying this. What the fuck? This is for next season. I shouldn't be saying it.
Let's fucking go ahead. People are going to watch that, though.
This channel's all static.
You got to finish it up now.
Now you got to finish. I mean, you're already in.
They had tour boats go by and take photos of me as the statue with the real statue behind me, like an idiot.
You know, we'll end it for Eddie Blue Guy. That's what
yeah.
But that's a great episode.
That sounds like a great episode.
Get fucking mad at them? Like, mad at each other?
Well, the joke is it's just a royal waste of time. The car, the truck, the boat. Just stick me on the goddamn boat.
Oh, that's it.
Like, what is the whole thing other than just a waste of my time? I was afraid they were going to sink the boat.
How the fuck to the lawyers?
You're nervous. You're legit nervous.
Yeah. I really thought. If it was like one of those,
that's Murr. You know, we can't do anything on radio anymore, and they're allowing this shit.
That is like, well, how big is the release?
Fuck? No kidding.
Yeah.
Do the lawyers ever go, all right, relax, you can't do this?
Yeah, they
got shit shot down.
You know what's funny? They had one thing shot down. I have a revenge punishment coming up in a few weeks. I'm punishing the 3 guys. They don't know what I'm going to do, and I can't say it. But the lawyers said that we can't do it yet. We can do it in a few months, because as you film more of a season of a show, if you die, you have to pay out less money. Right. You know what I mean? Well, the insurance goes down.
Yeah. It gets cold. It gets cold. They go, if you die,
They're waiting for their stock to drop a little bit.
Right.
Okay, now you can
so when we film more of season 6, we're going to do it.
Well, that's what a reverse mortgage is, I understand it. They're just waiting. The bank is betting you die.
Yeah.
You got to outlive the death.
Jesus.
Well, I mean, I'm really into the Nitro thing. That's going to be great. When is that?
This Thursday night from 8 to 10 live on True TV.
That's good.
And it's at the Prudential Center. So if you're anywhere near New York, you can get tickets and come on by.
Yeah, Newark. That's good. Oh, wait. In Newark or Camden? Newark.
Yeah. Camden is our Philly show. That's in December.
I'll be doing. Prudential Center, Newark. Thursday at 8.
You got it.
That's pretty cool.
Great facility.
Yeah. All right. Should we get him out of here, E-Rock? I heard you only had till 5:30, my friend. You good? Can you stay, Murr?
Whatever you guys want. You tell me.
You tell us.
Well, let's think. Is it going well?
I think so. I love Murr. I think it's good, and I love Impractical Joke. I've never met him. He's one of those guys. Murr. I feel like I've met you, but we actually
I don't know how it's possible, because obviously we know each other.
They're like the friendliest guys ever.
That's great. I know.
They are. Their fate did not go to their head.
It did not. I mean, you could tell. He's still wearing New Balances. No, I'm joking.
Where's your house? It's a rental in Florida.
Q's parents bought a house in the Villages. Have you heard of this place?
No. Villages?
It's the largest growing city in America. It's 55 and older. I can't even live there, right?
I got 5 years of there.
Allen Iverson can when he gets his money.
That's right.
It is the STD capital. It's the STD capital of the United States. Because all the seniors are there, and it's also the swinger capital of the country.
Of course.
Wow.
Okay, so all these seniors go there, and the women outnumber men like 3 to 1.
Nice.
Right? Because men will die when they're whatever. So you got all these
work for a living.
And everybody's popping pills, and they're having swinger sex and swinger sex parties.
Sounds like what New York used to be.
And the STDs are all, like, it's the
part of Florida, like West Coast?
It beat wasn't it Baltimore that was the #1 STD capital?
I thought Vegas.
Keep track of this. That makes sense.
Yeah, and the Villages took it over.
But in Florida, what part of Florida?
It's called the Villages. It's about a half hour
east or West Coast,
north of Orlando. About a half hour.
Fucking right by Disney.
Right.
And you got a house there?
So Q's parents own a house, and then Q bought a house and started renting it out to the seniors.
Well, how did he buy if he's not 55?
They like 10%
loophole.
Yeah, there's a loophole. Is he can't live there, but he can be the landlord.
Dude, I've heard of this place because it looks like
it's like Disneyland.
No,
Disneyland for seniors.
I've heard of this place because it looks like a Hollywood set. You got to show Artie these pictures. This looks like they're just making a movie every day. Right? That's the place.
It's unbelievable,
look
right?
At this.
They have
it doesn't look real.
Like an old-timey movie theater.
Like it's all pastels.
Yes, it looks like America in the 50s. It really feels that way.
Well, that's a good idea, buying a place there, then, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good for you.
Look at all the golf carts in town.
Yeah. How does everybody get these good tips? I did the worst show with my money. I bought a water park in Flint, Michigan. What a terrible advice. 4 kids got lead in their fucking stomach.
That's not real life. Look at that. You're living in a fantasy world.
It's like the perfect community.
Right.
But it's Trumpville. My God.
I can imagine.
Trumpville all the way.
Yeah. I love him out there.
Yeah. My house at Thanksgiving.
What, you don't like Trump?
No, I'm not saying I don't or do.
Fuck?
I'm just saying
that's...
You better get used to it. Something crazy is going to happen.
We're the Impractical Jokers with the election. Who likes Trump? Who likes Hillary?
Be careful.
You know.
Be careful, Artie says.
No, politics, stay with politics.
Yeah.
You're famous now. Forget it.
You got to make believe you like both guys.
You do. Well, I get out of it.
I'm
a convicted felon. I can't vote.
I truly don't like anyone. Do you like one of them?
Well, I know Trump.
We all know Trump.
I used to golf with him.
Yeah.
And, he's a fun guy to hang out with. I don't know if I want him.
I love...
It's one of those things where, you like a guy, but do you want him dating your sister? Yeah. I like him. Do I want to be a president?
I loved when he used to call the show.
That temperament thing is really real. He's got the temperament of a fourth grader. You could goof on his shoes, and he'll immediately say something about your mother. You barely know him. I golfed with him and Eli Manning, 9 holes, and we were, by the third minute we were together, we were goofing on Eli Manning like two bullies in a high school. Shut your mouth, retard. He was calling him a retard. God, if I only had a tape.
Yeah. Did you hit your knee again?
No, I got a cramp. Jesus Christ. I cannot be less healthy. Oh, fuck.
You got a cramp while sitting?
Yeah.
In the quad, calf?
Holy Christ, Murr, I'm getting punished.
Wait, this is Chris. He went to school for this.
Wait,
No,
don't touch me, Chris.
Come on.
Touch me, Chris.
I'm better.
I'll get you pregnant.
When I feel pregnant.
We got some friends of yours on the line here. These fuckers should have been in studio, man. Yo, Q.
Joe!
The fuck?
Q!
You guys should have came in here.
Listen to me. We'll be in there another night, but this is the only way we can hang out without Murr.
Come on! I heard you guys. It's Artie. I heard you guys are out of shape.
Yeah, we are. I'm a fat mess.
That's good. You're successful.
Yeah, Murr said he's the only one that's in shape out of the 4.
Well, no, he's got the most feminine frame, so that's
And what else did he say? Oh, he told us a great bit for season 6.
Yeah, I accidentally told the... I probably shouldn't have said the whole...
He told the Statue of Liberty
bit.
Yeah, the Statue of Liberty bit. We're all looking forward to that.
Yeah, we got him good. My concern is, why are you telling America where my parents
fuck.
Artie's either having a heart attack or his calf hurts. We're not really sure.
My fucking
Artie!
You hit your knee again?
No, I got a cramp.
You got to stand up and drink water, Art.
Stand up. I can't do either right now.
Drink water.
That's what helps with cramping.
Listen, 2 things I can't do.
You see how much liquid he's drank in the last 3 hours?
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
You have to stretch before you do radio. Everybody knows that.
Artie
you can't see this, but I
Artie
just
might have
saw
a blood clot.
Artie's full ass.
Artie's full ass
Your ass is fully
I
out.
don't know. I'm not in shape. What do you want to tell you?
Your jeans aren't covering it.
I'll be doing this at Caroline's at 9:30.
Yeah, Caroline's tonight at Artie's.
Having cramps.
No, I get cramps. I don't know. Does that have to do with diabetes?
Yes, it does. But that's.
I can't wait to cut these legs off.
We could call Steve. He'll let you know.
You know what? I might get those fake legs anyway that they make for the Olympic athletes. I'm not sick, but I might just get them. I need them.
The legs they got figured out. It's the arms. They're still
the arms. They look like lobster claws.
But they're getting closer with the arms. But the legs, man, are unbelievable.
Where are you guys?
Where are you?
Yeah, where are you guys?
Over here.
We're in New Jersey right now. We're breaking into Artie's apartment as we speak.
My Mexican maid's there. Tell her to get a move on. I blew up my picture of me and Trump golfing and put it next to my bed so the Mexican maid will hop to it. Mr. Artie, he your friend? Yeah, get the laundry done, sweetie.
Put the ball in your kitchen.
I did. I blew up a picture of me and Trump. It's right next to my bed.
That's hilarious.
She knows what he looks like. I like it.
We got a couple cleaning people. Man, they'll tell you how much they hate Trump.
Oh, sure.
If they got broken English, they don't like the Trump. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. That is a guarantee.
Mark told you he's voting for Trump, right?
Huh?
Mark told you he's Team Trump. He's voting for Trump.
I didn't say that.
He's being very protective of who he likes in this election.
Hookers in New York made a Blumpkin a Trumpkin. That's how effective he is. If a hooker blows you while you're shitting, it's now a Trumpkin.
Hey, is it Q or Joe that got hurt, or is it
Q?
It's not Sal, is it?
Q had some. Got a little injury. Well, Q, you tell us.
Yeah, Q, tell us what bone you broke, because
I guess rib.
And I said arm.
Rib is tough, man.
Yeah, rib. I got a couple of broken ribs on my left side. I rolled an ATV on myself. Not a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Jesus.
I also got nerve damage in my left leg. I have no feeling in my left hip.
So does Artie. Yes, yeah.
I've had that since the late 80s. But that footage of Knoxville, when the bike falls on him, was it anything like that? I mean, that's terrible.
Yep.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. I was coming down a hill. I did a little jump, and when the wheels landed, they were pointed right. So the whole ATV went right on a downhill slope.
Fuck.
And rolled up on me. He did his best impression of a speed bump. It was great.
Man, that is hard.
And what sucks is you signed your life away, so you can't even sue him for the big bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to see?
They owe you.
Oh, you got?
Oh, wait, now we got
Murr's
the video?
got the video.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Murr went from not telling us anything to now showing us the video.
Now the Q said it. What can I do?
All right.
Who's that? That's
It's all about telling secrets. Statue of Liberty, where Q's parents live. The whole thing about the ribs.
Yeah, he's showing us the video.
I fully intend to sue Murray.
What?
He's the only person
It ain't working.
to
It
sue.
ain't working.
He showed us where Spider's buried. And it doesn't work. You see, that's what you get.
Yep.
And do you know Murr is keeping track of what city has the worst STD problem?
Yeah, it's whatever one he's in.
All right.
Murr, getting it in. He thinks it's Baltimore. He thought it was Baltimore. Now
It used to be Baltimore. Now it's the Villages.
Now it's the Villages in Florida.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what do you guys?
Well, it depends on what team Cromartie's playing for, right? He's in Buffalo now. It's Buffalo.
That's the video. There you go.
What do you? Oh, so the video's online and you don't want to talk about it on the show?
Here it is.
Yeah, they released part of the video of the accident.
All right, let me see this.
Here it comes.
The danger. Whoa, that's ribs.
Oh, yeah, that's ribs.
I knew it would be ribs.
Yeah, that's ribs, all right.
Yeah, you see, it was it was coming right on like an avalanche.
Jesus.
That's what she said.
So it's got to hurt when you laugh and breathe and all that shit, huh?
Yeah.
It's got to hurt when you laugh. Don't come to Caroline's tonight at 9:30.
You'll really be.
Whatever you do.
You can't handle it.
What else could you say about Nitro Circus Spectacular?
Geez Louise, I mean, what can you say about it, man? It's 40-year-old guys doing shit that they should have done 10 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, the tightrope thing from last year, holy, that was crazy. Anything as bad as that this year? Huh?
Yeah. Well, the whoever America votes for to lose the episode gets punished alone, and I don't want to say too much about exactly what happens to him, but there is a cake wall involved.
A cake wall?
A wall of cake is involved in the final punishment.
Fantastic.
Any of these punishments involve a bare bottom spanking.
A wall of pushing.
I mean, and you guys, America gets to vote for it by going online and using, and now since Sal isn't on, we should all say just to use #punish Sal.
Yes.
So everybody can just Sal to get punished. He's not here to defend himself.
Fucking Sal.
Yeah, fucking Sal, all right.
He's probably still eating pizza in Cincinnati.
Jerk off.
This guy tore it down.
Fucking jerk off.
Guy ate a whole
Sal.
pie.
Did he really?
God, he was fucking going off. I was like, there's be no pizza left in Cincinnati if you keep this up. He was like, I'm hungry. I get nervous when I go on
Cincinnati,
stage.
I don't mind.
It was good, the pizza in Cincinnati.
Oh, you get better pizza in Korea.
What makes their pizza good in Cincinnati?
I don't know. It was good pizza.
I went Johnny Bench.
I went with Sal and his manager, whose name is Dexter. I called him Baxter the fucking first 24 hours by accident.
And he
fucked it up.
He didn't correct you?
No, he's a great guy. He's here now. This guy's got the best hair in fucking the game.
Yeah.
His hair is unbelievable.
Dexter's there? Yeah, look at his shoes.
There he is.
Unbelievable shoe and hair game.
Great shoes, great hair.
He's great. Fucking Dexter Baxter.
Artie, speaking of pizza, you know where you get great pizza?
Where?
Caroline's tonight. They have good pizza.
They actually do have good pizza.
That's the one thing. That's the only thing that's not funny. The pizza.
And wash it down with the Dennis Leary while you're at it.
Yeah, the Damarera donuts.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
The Tom Dreesen fries. Well, actually, Whoopi Goldberg and Gilbert are doing a show before us.
Jesus, really?
That's a fucking show.
Gilbert was supposed to be in here today.
Yeah, what happened with Gilbert? I thought he was coming in.
I don't know what happened with Gilbert. Then I got a talking to that Ant's not allowed in the building still.
Oh, boy. Anthony?
I was going to sneak Ant in.
Yeah, who?
Anthony.
Cool. You know Opie and...
He's not? You said Ant. I thought you meant the gay comic Ant.
Supposedly I guess I got a talking to.
He's not allowed in the building.
They're like,
I'm surprised I'm allowed in the building after last week. Shit, it was crazy.
I thought it was open and honest and funny and
I didn't care, but I'm saying
touching at times.
There was a lot of bad blood.
That was a wonderful appearance by Artie Lange.
Every once in a while, I got to have a war. It's been 10 years since the last one.
Yeah, I got a talking to though before the show today. Like, they heard down the hall that you're trying to get Anthony on the show.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So they said no way.
They said make sure he knows he's still banned from the building.
Is Sabian allowed after that shit?
I don't think Sabian's allowed in the building anymore. Anthony, obviously, I didn't know. I thought I really was gonna, but then I was like, but is he in the computer as banned?
We could sneak him in. We'll dress him
That's
up.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, yesterday was Halloween. He missed the fucking opportunity.
I'm gonna figure it out.
We'll get him in.
Because, I mean, we created a buzz because Artie's like, I want Gilbert. I go, you grab Gilbert, I'm grabbing Anthony. We're doing a fucking show.
Yeah, Gilbert.
And then who gets bumped? Me.
I said that.
I'm out of here. I'm going through enough, and now I get a call. I can't fucking come to the show.
You could be in one.
We should tell Murr. The show started, and the replay is going to start in a few minutes. I mean, out of the box, we played a little Blackberry Smoke, and then Chris decided it was time to just fucking tell everyone what's going on in his life.
Like I said before, with the Sturgeon, I go out 6th Avenue and you realize you stole 20 million people that, your father blew you. What?
It seemed logical at the time until you go back on the stream like, what the fuck did I just do?
Well, the tweets I got and texts I got.
You have that talent too. You lawyer like Howard, lawyer. It's just me and you talking, right? No, it ain't.
Shut up! Don't give away my tricks.
Everybody in traffic in Missouri.
don't give away my tricks.
If someone's in traffic in Juneau, Alaska, now they know I fucking punch my guidance counselor in the face. Not Angel does. Anyway, Caroline said that.
Chris is trying to leave his girl, who he has a kid with.
You're trying to leave her,
and he's got a stepson.
Yep.
And he's sleeping on the couch.
He'll be living in the villages in 2 weeks.
And he has a foot out the door. And then he might have got his girl pregnant while she's on her period.
Yep.
She feels like she's
pregnant.
That's
impossible, isn't it?
That's what I thought.
She feels like she's pregnant after 7 days.
Wait.
That's what I thought.
Thank you.
Dude,
thank you,
like literally, her body's pushing it all out.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Well, you went to Farrell, right?
Yes.
I went to Archbishop Malloy, which is the fucking Queens version of Farrell.
Are you saying they didn't teach us sex ed correctly?
They didn't teach us fucking that, and now I'm like, and then I Google it. It's like, you're an idiot if you think that you can't get a girl pregnant on her period.
But you can't. That's the whole point of a period, isn't it? Like,
that's what I thought. I thought it was safe sex. I thought it was nature's birth control.
The sweet spot lands right in there somewhere.
Oh, fuck.
That's what the rhythm method is.
That's what I thought.
You time it.
Apparently Chris can't keep a beat.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try to fuck a salsa instructor.
That's what I'm saying. She's got a rhythm, beautiful.
Yeah, but she's Gloria Estefan.
And then Murr,
I also don't understand how she feels like she's pregnant after 7 days.
I'm telling my
but actually,
I don't know.
This is the thing. You know how Jimmy the Greek said black people have an extra bone in their ankle?
Yeah.
The Spanish are different with pregnancy.
They do.
Look it up.
She felt it right away. She felt it the last time. When she was pregnant with my daughter.
I think she's buying some time so she can figure out her shit because she really loves this Chris Distefano.
Yeah.
And then after all this, I go, Chris, what are you plugging today? He plugs her Zumba class.
That was the most pussy whip thing I've ever seen in my life. You're on Opie's show. What are you plugging? Her Zumba class.
Zumba.
My wife who's playing me Zumba's class.
Your pregnant wife.
What the fuck?
Zumba
What happened? Where did I go wrong?
Wait, are you married now?
No, I'm not married.
In his defense, Zumba is a great class. Zumba
it is
really, really cutting edge stuff. Yeah.
It's good, and it's good. There's a lot of movement in the uterus. So
yeah.
Well, that's why when you do aerobic stuff like that, like Zumba, your body reacts differently to pregnancy.
I know.
She probably knows her body better than anyone.
Fuck. Dude, he wants to get her on an ATV, and
is Pastrana available?
As part of the Nitro Circus Spectacular.
Your father probably said to himself just one thing: do not get a Puerto Rican Zumba class person. Don't get her pregnant.
Yeah.
There's Puerto Rican and Zumba in the same sentence.
Yeah.
Your father's head is spinning.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I agree with that.
Unfortunately, we're running out of show, but someone's asking if you could take your fake tooth out. I didn't even know you had a fake tooth.
No, I got it fixed, man. My tooth, one episode, it popped out.
That's all right.
Yeah,
fucking season 3?
You look like Opie's doppelganger.
I got it fixed. Yeah, I got it fixed.
What happened that it fell out during the show?
You should get your girlfriend fixed. Take his advice. Honey, I'm getting you fixed. I got a Zumba class.
Same thing. Tooth pops out, baby pops out. Same thing.
The only difference is his tooth is white. He teed it up.
He teed it up.
I had a swing.
The fucking music, really?
Cut that out.
James Murr, of course, promoting Impractical Jokers live. Nitro Circus Spectacular Thursday at 8 on True TV. It's going to be live from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Tickets available?
Yes, sir. You can go get a Ticketmaster and get some.
And Q and Joe on the phone. That was nice of you guys to call in. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. Opie, we'll get in there. We'll get in there in the next couple of weeks. We'll come on in.
We would love it. All right, guys. Thanks.
Artie, good luck tonight, Caroline.
Thanks, guys. Hey, congrats on everything. I love you guys.
Yeah, right on. Artie Lange just killed it today. Caroline's tonight for the Mitch Hedberg thing.
And Chris Distefano is my little brother. I love him, but come on, we got to talk now.
I know.
Yeah, we got to go have a real talk. ArtieQuitter.com for everything Artie Lange, including the fucking podcast, which is great. 30 seconds, Eric is saying. Chris Distefano, you got the last 30 seconds.
ChrisDcomedy.com. I got penguin T-shirts there with the Hungarian flag on them.
At the Zumba class,
Zumba class, Badass Academy, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, Monday to Thursday. And then
it's PuertoRicanZumba.com, right?
PuertoRicanZumba.com.
Got it.
It's ruinmysitcomdeal.com. That's where you can find it.
All right, and follow us on Twitter, Opie Show and Opie Radio, and all right, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks Murr. Thanks, Artie. Thanks, Chris Distefano.